Hello everybody and welcome to Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. Tonight we're going to have episode 92 of The Coin Vault Has Opened. We'll be looking through a roll of 50 1970 P Mint Cellos. They're Lincoln Memorial cents that have been cut from mint sets. They're still in their mint cellos. I believe we have one out here for you guys to see. My camera is a little bit frozen up there. But yep, they're from the mint sets. I ordered a roll of them off eBay. It's from the same seller as the last couple ones, and it's a pretty used bag here, but they're in pretty good shape. So we'll look. Welcome, Logan. You are first. Welcome. And we'll start going through these. So this is the last of the 70s. I have nothing more, no more mint cellos from the 70s to present. I have lots of 60s and I have lots of 50s. I may take a little break here. We can, I'm not sure. I might do some 60s starting tomorrow. I might go back to some normal Coin Vault Has Opened episodes. I might throw something totally different out there for you guys. We'll see. So this is the last day of 70s, so for those of you guys who have loved it, enjoy it. It's going to be the last one here for a little bit, because I'm probably going to go all the way back before we start back over at the beginning again. So we'll take a look here at kind of the conditions here. This first one, we have a little spot on it. We've got a couple little marks on the coin. So nothing high grade here. I'm not going to send in a coin, especially a 1970, if it's got a big spot on it. Nobody wants a PCGS graded coin with a big spot on it, at least not a modern coin. I definitely get way more forgiving for a coin in its, the teens or 20s. Even if it's a better date, 30s, I will take a coin with a spot on it. The back on this one is not perfect, so this one is not going to be graded. This token right here looks like this is representing the Philadelphia Mint for the night. It is not getting graded as well. I'm not sure if I've ever seen, maybe they don't grade them, but I'm not sure if anyone's ever gotten a Mint token graded before. It'd be kind of cool. Welcome, Accredited Coins. Hello, how are you? And hello again, Logan, how are you? Welcome, guys. You gotta roll with them, Accredited Coins. Generally, when someone tells you that the price is too high, what they're really saying is, I really want to buy the coin so that I can price the coin as high as you are, but you bought it first and now I don't get to do that. It is what it is. Anyone's allowed to put a coin up for sale for any price they want. The cheaper the coin is, the more likely it'll be to sell. It's like you're never obligated to sell for anything you don't want to sell it for, and no one's obligated to buy a coin for anything they don't want to buy a coin for. Don't let them get to you. There's one half price on it. Well, when people say that, it's what they're saying is, there's another one on eBay, but it's ugly, and I want yours, but I want to pay the price for the ugly coin. That's just kind of what it is. Nice, congrats, Logans. There is nothing wrong with some beat up silver. Yes, no, you're providing a service to the market for putting the coins out there. People that have the buy it now mentality and want it now, and don't care what they're paying for things. They're accustomed to paying more for coins or anything in life. They expect to be able to buy things for whatever, or they just want to buy and have it now. They don't care about the price. It's just having something now. That's what it is for them. And that's a service that can be provided to anybody. Nice. I'd like to see your bill hunt. That is something I have not done very often. Bill hunts can be fun. I definitely had some interest in my 1936 proof today. People were sending me offers on it, and it kept, saying, "Hey, this person's interested. Send them an offer they can't refuse." And then I looked at the then I looked at the 1936s, and it looks like there's only 6 left on eBay. And that mine was like $1,000 cheaper or something than the cheapest one. So I took your advice. I raised mine. I know if I sell it, I'm never getting another one. The price is going up on them. $100 in one. You're rich, Logan. You've got like 100. I assume they're probably all nice, beautiful ones. Did you get some like beautiful new ones? You're having too much fun, accredited coins. Yeah, no, I did notice the satin one was gone. I was going to ask you if you sold it in another venue or if you were just taking it off the market because, um, I don't know, I figured maybe you were like I don't know, insulating, your house with them or something. Like, you opened up a wall in your house and you were filling it, the whole wall with 1936 proofs. I don't know, anything is possible. That's what you hunted? Well, the nice thing about that is you can turn that $100 into another $100 to hunt, no problem. Most banks, if it's a nice $100, they will just take the $100 and they'll give you 100 different dollars. It's no biggie for them. They just put a new band, send it through the counter, and you could deposit it and then take out 100 the next time. Different banks have different things, but as long as you're not feeding them counterfeit money, they're not going to have any problem with it. It's a lot easier for them than dealing with the people who want like $25 in pennies, which used to be me all day long. Well, yeah, if the heritage auction goes higher, then whoever doesn't win the heritage auction will be looking for one. I'm definitely sold. If some more 1936 proofs come up on the market, we'll have a trigger war, and we'll see who can buy it now first. I'm not going to spend $1,500 a piece to clear off all the ones that are left on eBay. Sure, would be fun though. But I do, when I play Monopoly and buy things out, I'm used to things just popping out of the woodwork. How many like $1,500 1936 proofs would pop out? I don't know, but I don't really have the money to to find out. I don't want to get stuck holding a bunch of $1,500 coins if they don't. But it does seem like the price. It seems like everybody's prices are going up. Speaking of going up, like silver and gold, it's just ridiculous. I'm actually starting to buy a ton of proof sets, as many graded early silver coins as I can, because all that stuff, the higher silver goes up, the more is going to get melted and the more that stuff's going to become worth. But it seems like a proof set, all silver proof sets are going to be a good place to put money. Like I think silver was almost 30 and the proof sets are almost worth 20 now, just in silver value. And that leaves a nice penny. It's kind of like if I cut the silver out, I get a free proof penny in every set. I like that. They're contaminated. That's crazy. Hey, Sev Weber, welcome. 1970 has quite a few double dies, Sev. No, well, maybe silver dropped. It was at 29 when I looked today. I think it was at 28 last night. And it was at 29. It looked like gold was at 2050 or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, accredited coins. They're still sets for around $30. And you don't get a full ounce, but you get five, say the proof sets for 57 and 58 for $30. You get some nice proof coins. And if the coins are junk, they're silver. And if you get some nice, they basically hold the price of what you paid for it. And then if you get some nice coins, get them graded, collect money, buy more proof sets, rinse and repeat. It's like gift stores galore, or gift store online. 18.99 quarter. Um, is that the seated Liberty quarter, or is it a what? Yeah, I'm not. I just bought two of my first seated Liberty. I think it was 1854 and 1858. I think that's what the dates were. Oh, it's at 2806. It must have dropped earlier today. Fascinating. Well, I mean, that's probably good if it corrects. I'm just curious here. Yeah, no, it's 2810. Gold did go up a little. Gold's at 2060. I was just curious there. I was like, did it really drop? But still, I don't mind because the sets before all this started happening were 28. They've only gone up $2. You know, I'm basically anything that's still in Mint Cello, I will pay a premium on. You know, I'm seeing like things like, you know, 100 Roosevelt dimes in Mint Cello, like 40 Franklins in Mint Cello, like 40 quarters in Mint Cello, you know, from the ones that are pretty much all silver. Those are the ones that I'm looking at. Barber or Standing Liberty quarter. That's what it is? Okay. Sorry, yeah, there's coins that like I've just never owned them. And so it's like I'm actually like filling in all these gaps. I bought more coins than I've never had before in the last week than I ever have. This cello is like dust. I almost think that this thing is taped together. Ah, never mind, it is taped together. Look at that. This thing feels like the, you know, like the super thin plastic bags, like a sandwich baggie. It almost doesn't feel like a cello. This coin's kind of toast. We'll still take a look at it, but I don't think that one's going in to get graded. Hey, welcome everybody. And so, Seb, yeah, there are quite a few double dies for this year. I think the first roll and the second roll of the 1970p that we looked at, or no, I think the second and third roll that we looked at this week had double dies. I think one night we found 3, and another night we found 1. We're not going to be finding any RPMs, that is for sure, but that's okay. We're taking a night off. Like, we were looking at 1970Ss for the last couple days, and those ones just, there's so much to look at. It's almost going to be nice to have it be a little bit more relaxed here. But yeah, I'm really, I almost feel good that silver went down a little bit, because it just felt like it was really, it's you know, it's like, I know most people, if they're holding and stacking silver, they're like excited that silver is going up, but like to me, I'm just like, is the world ending? Is this the start of an apocalypse? I've just watched hyperinflation happen in so many different countries, and while it seems like the price of silver and gold going up is a good thing, it basically means that the US dollar is tanking and that the economy is tanking. And I mean, like, look at our economy. Look at what's going on. It's not healthy. The way that we're dealing with the problem is not healthy. The solution? What solution? You know, there might be a solution here, but we're still years away from it being implemented and things getting fixed. PCGS says no known errors, only on San Francisco. That's odd. I mean, check out coppercoins.com. Use the variety search there. Type in 1970 Philadelphia. Hit go. I believe it brings 10 different errors. You can also check Variety Vista, and I believe they have 10 known errors there as well. This one looks like it probably has some environmental damage. It's kind of some squigglies. I'm just trying to think. I can like, I took photos, but I don't think that they're on my computer anymore. I think I already deleted them. I put them up on the eBay listings of the rolls. And so, but hopefully we'll find one here tonight so I can show you what I'm talking about. Most of the double dies for 1970p, the places that you can see the double dies are right above the 7 here, this like little flat part here. There'll be like a little extra piece. Some are right below the 7, and then on the 0 there's also a place, there's one that has some notching on Liberty, and I feel like there's one other one. I mean, I think there's 10 different ones, but a bunch of them all look the same. But PCGS may not attribute those ones. They might be newer. This one is kind of gorgeous. That's really nice fields here. This one looks like it might be gradable. I mean, wasn't planning on sending in. I mean, I'm not gonna take this out of this whole roll staying together for now. You know, I'll take it down and make another video out of it in the future if I'm gonna take anything out of it. This whole one's gonna go up for sale, but this coin is beautiful right here. I know there looks like there's a few imperfections in it. I would say the only thing I really see is right there, and I actually think that that is floating. I think that's like a little thing stuck to the cello. If I move the coin in here, I bet that disappears. Yep, that thing disappeared. I'm sure that there is something if I took it out of the cello here, but this one looks really nice. Well, hopefully I'll be able to show you exactly what we're looking for. I feel like this one's really nice as well. Well, at least the front. There's a couple little small marks on his coat here. Well, what's YouTube doing tonight? Yeah, I got a lot of new, I don't know what happened after I went to bed last night, but I got a lot of views after I went to bed last night, and a lot of new subscribers. Like I think like I got like 25 new subscribers, which is like the most I've ever gotten while I slept. I woke up, I'm like 200 hours I think away from 4,000 watch hours, and I don't know if like something is going on, you know, where I'm getting close and it's starting to consider me like a eBay partner or something. Maybe it's already decided I am one, and it's just not official yet. But maybe we can have some sort of party. Hopefully this weekend I can blow the watch hours like out of the water. We can go to 4,000. 8 likes. Well, sometimes people stop by and go. Like I definitely have some people that just swing by to say hello. Sometimes people can catch a couple minutes. Sometimes another show they like comes on. This one does look like it has some carbon spots here on the reverse. It will not be hitting PCGS. Oh, you were playing Super Mario again? Awesome. And congrats on 100 supporters, Logan. That's really cool. I'm so glad that you started up another account. This one is beautiful too. A couple little marks on it, but the luster and everything just flows. It's really nice bright red, not discolored at all. I don't even know how the ads, people told me that they already saw ads on here. Yeah, I have no idea about ads. It wasn't, I know that you can do them afterwards. I have no idea what I was going to figure out with them. I think I heard that like it pays you by your, just the views and stuff. I don't know how it works. So I will definitely have to figure that out. The thing that I was excited is, from what I understand, you get a bunch of new editing tools, and there's a lot more options. And I think that it gives you a lot more exposure. Like I don't really need to make money off of the channel here. If I made a couple dollars a month, that would be great. Then I could do more contests and more giveaways. That's pretty much what if I got ad revenue, it would be just to like do contests and give away stuff. Like my eBay store already basically pays for all my expenses. And I just started a second eBay store yesterday, and I have plans to start another six, I think another six eBay stores after that. I'm just gonna do one, get it set up. I'm thinking about actually maybe creating a business where I register businesses, create the eBay business, make a full inventory for it, and then sell the business, just a turnkey business. I know a lot of people are looking to get into different, ways to make income with the pandemic, and it's, something I know how to do day in and day and night. I can do it in my sleep. So it's just kind of one of those ideas, is just get things set up for someone, hand it over to them, be there for customer service or like support if they're having problems, maybe do like shows here where they can talk and get advice on how to run their business. I'm totally happy with helping people, sharing anything that I know. Like the more people in this business, the stronger it makes the economy of the hobby, and the more it benefits me. And I'm in a great place. I'm already in a great position. I'm not worried about competition. I love competition, and it'll give me more people to talk business with. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see, it's like the more people that are, in this business, the more people you can buy from, the more people you can sell from. When auctions go up, they go for good prices. When people put stuff as a buy it nows, like, it would be really good. And if things don't go back the way they were with shows, I mean, think about it this way, like, ideally, every dealer, if you went to a coin show, could have their own table. That's really what eBay and YouTube brings to us. It's like, think of us as a big community, a huge flea market, a huge coin show. And it's like, if each of us have our own table, we can all shop around at each other's tables, we can all look at each other's coins, we can, put offers, we can buy stuff from each other, we can help each other out. I don't know, it seems like a good idea to me. It's kind of where I'm putting all my time and energy. Like I said, I have like a ton of plans. Like I'm willing to talk about pretty much anything coin or business related on here. I know Accredited Coins and I, like, we talk about like different plans to take over the world often. And hopefully it's fun for other people to hear. And always happy to hear other people's thoughts. But while I'm talking about eBay stores and stuff, right now the way that eBay is set up, anybody can open up an eBay account and put up 200 listings for free a month, buy it now or auction. They cost you nothing to list, just if it sells you pay final value fees. So put the coins up, for what you feel is what you want to sell them for. But it's like, you don't have to pay anything up front. And you can have as many eBay stores as you want. You just can't link the stores together in the aspect. You can't say like, hey, check out my other eBay store. You got to keep them separate. And you can't bid on items from your eBay store. You've got to keep the businesses separate. And so, I mean, just, if you plan on doing more than one eBay account, just read the rules. They have a whole article about what's acceptable and what's not. If you have any questions, contact customer service. They will talk about anything. They want you to open up a second store. They want you to have as many accounts. I think they like people having multiple accounts, because then they can say, we have like 1 million stores on our website. I don't know. Definitely taking over the world, 100%. We'll make it a better place. A little bit less drama. Right? Yeah, first coins. This is coin month. Next month we'll take over the whole collectibles. Then we'll take over the bullion. Yeah, this is just the beginning. A 2020 D roll, $500. I got my first 2020. It wasn't a D, but I got my first 2020 P today. A national park quarter. I'm not even sure what it was. It was the Salt River Bay. And yeah, I was just like, I don't have any new coins. I do not have a 2020 penny. And one of the coins I'm probably gonna like try to like buy out the category for is like the 1970s small date. Super Silverman's been telling me to do it for like months now, and I've been watching it, just kind of seeing the high and lows. It definitely seems like it has like a mafia like following. Definitely has a nice Kool-Aid cult, and so I think I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid and jump on the 1970s small date bandwagon. Hopefully it'll be a fun ride. We will see. So we're maybe about halfway through these, and then we'll start looking for double dies and start seeing if we can find anything cool. I haven't seen anything like any struck through grease coins or anything interesting, but I feel like there has been some really nice ones here. But I actually wanted to search for like 2020 W quarters and stuff this year. I thought it would be really fun. I haven't gotten like Jeeping John, like he seems like he went insane last year, but this year I saw him in chat and I asked him out, and I think he had like, I want to say he had something that said like something like 7,000 quarters, like W quarters, and I think like in the worst possible condition they go for like $10. The guy's a madman. He's gonna be Mr. W. Nice. So I don't know what to look for in the 2020s, if like, you know, the thing to do is just to look for really high quality specimens. I mean, like say this 1970p, this looks nice almost all the time when I get newer coins. You know, they look this bright and shiny, but then there's like big black spots like here and there on the coin. Like you don't notice them at first until you start to look. But I feel like anytime I get like any brand new coins, like even like a roll of them, I start to notice all these like kind of like spots on them. I'm not sure, I barely seen any 2020 pennies this year, just because I haven't really been buying stuff. I've pretty much used a card every time I'm out, just so that I'm not touching anything extra that I don't need to be, because regardless of what the news or people tell you, there's people dying out there. So I'm trying not to be one of them. I encourage you guys to not be one of them either. There definitely seems to be like two different conflicting worlds. Like one, there's like a pandemic going on, and the two, it's like this is all a hoax. You know, yeah, I don't know, maybe people when they get infected with the pandemic, it like messes with their brain and like makes them crazy. It's like, I feel great, I'm gonna go out and do every activity, and then it like, once they've spread it, they're like, oh, I don't feel so good. If I find a W, you called it. Well, I hope you find a W. I mean, we can't find W's, and the quarters are the only ones that you can find W's in, right? I mean, I haven't done any roll searching. I'm actually, you know, I was like thinking about it. I was like thinking about how much I spend on these Mint Cello rolls. And then I was thinking, like, I could probably just buy like 5, 6 solid date rolls, like original bank wrap rolls, of the same date or mint and basically be able to choose, because there's a lot more original bank wrapped rolls on eBay than there are mint cellos. And I was like, I could probably just buy as many rolls as I want. And we'd probably find lots more coins. I mean, I haven't searched a lot of solid date original bank wrapped rolls. For all I know, these are just way better condition. Obviously, I'm looking at an environmentally damaged coin when I say that. But it'd be interesting. Welcome, PK Carb. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome. You don't got the money for that. Well, that's one of the reasons I also enjoy doing these videos, is because I'm hoping that other people can learn from watching these videos. You know, it's, if I go through a bunch of stuff or I buy a bunch from a dealer, you guys don't have to make the same mistakes I do. And if I find something good and I, you know, find a secret to the business, you guys can all take that secret and run with it. Like, I don't really hoard knowledge. If I figure something out, I share it. I'm totally with CoinTable, Chris Tisdale, with abundance is everywhere. I see abundance everywhere. I see opportunity everywhere. I never stop having ideas. I would rather share all those ideas, give them out, help those around me, because I'm just going to have another idea in like 5 minutes, and I can't do them all, and some of the ideas I would just like to see in the universe. But like, for anybody who hasn't, you know, checked out eBay, like, you know, it's like, I do have an eBay business. I am an eBay partner now. Like the links below my video to my items on eBay, when people click on them, I actually get a commission for them. So I'm not going to sit here like I don't work for eBay, but I do sell on eBay and I am an eBay partner. But like the way that I'm kind of bummed, because they were giving me 50,000 free eBay listings. They were giving everybody who had a store on eBay them, but they are no longer doing that except for people who are in the managed payment system. But managed payments won't process coins, so I can't be in managed payments, and so I don't get 50,000 free. But I did figure out that they give 200 free listings to anybody who has an eBay account. So I'm opening up satellite stores that are not attached to my store, but basically are going to operate in different ways. They're going to have different themes. I'll probably have a mint cello store. I'll have like a raw store where you can buy different dates, mints, and grades. I'll have like a modern proof store. Just have all these different, you know, stores. Try out a bunch of different stuff. Test out a bunch of stuff. See which ones do well, which ones don't. And the other way, I feel like, you know, eBay, I feel like it kind of like gives a little bit of business here and a little bit there. And I feel like they don't give one seller a whole lot. They kind of give everyone a little slice of the pie. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a couple slices of pie, because I'm hungry. And I have time and energy, and I will work for that pie. But, you know, if you guys have coins, I would consider, you know, opening up a store, put the coins up for, you know, your dream price of what you want to sell them for, and put them back in your closet. And if somebody buys it, take it out out of the closet, ship it to them, and buy another one, or buy something you'd rather have. It's like, if you guys need any help setting up a business, I'm absolutely happy to help. Maybe I can do video here in the future. Like this eBay store, I hadn't opened one in like 17 years, other than choosing like a username, which I was like, wait, what's my store going to be called, or what's my account going to be called? Other than that, it only takes a few minutes to set up. Yeah, I like eBay. Like, I like Amazon, but Amazon has like nothing coin related. It's like Heritage Auction, really nice coins. Everything's like kind of out of my league. You know, like $200 is generally as much as I'll spend on a coin because I'd rather buy a bunch of coins um, than just one. That may change in the future, but that's kind of the case for now. Yeah, what I'm kind of saying at the moment, that's what Accredited Coins is doing. And he's doing it well. Like I'm actually learning a thing or two. It's like, and that's the thing. We each have something to like kind of teach each other. Like Coins has like taught me a lot. I'm trying to like help him out any way I can. But it's like you guys can all do it. It's like Accredited Coins has been working hard. He's been like posting up a storm. And I've definitely seen you have some good sales. Um, but it's like, if you guys, like do ever, I'm totally willing to help anyone. I think Accredited Coins has a good way of doing things where like he's basically just, for the most part buying one of every different coin and kind of spreading things out. If you're new starting up a store, I wouldn't buy a whole bunch of the same coin, like all of the same date and mint. Like, do one of each coin, and then when the coin sells, buy it, wait at auction or find a buy it now and replace that coin, and just rinse and repeat. And oftentimes you can buy a coin like an MS65, put it up for sale, and then when it sells you get enough money to buy an MS66, then you sell the 66 and you buy a 67. And it's just a way to like kind of slowly build up your business. I mean, I will be honest, if you sell more than like $20,000, like PayPal's got to like 1099 you and you're going to need to pay taxes. And that's kind of the way my business started. It was just a hobby. I was building up my coin collection. I was upgrading stuff and then selling my old stuff, and I got a big fat, you made more than $20,000. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to pay taxes on this. And then it was like, oh, the way that I was selling stuff, I was actually losing money. And this is actually a tax write-off. Sweet, my coin collection helped me. It did something other than just like, I don't know, take all my money that I would have spent on like ice cream and like bubbly drinks. What's your idea, Sev? But yeah, I mean, that's the interesting thing too. It's like if you don't make a profit on the coins, like it's like you actually make a loss. And so it's like it's just interesting. I mean, like rich people are great at paying taxes, or rather than not paying taxes, because they know how to lose money to make money, and they know how to make money. It's just pretty much everything they do is win-win. Like taxes are a very, very interesting thing. But I honestly, I have somebody help me with my taxes because I never want to do it wrong. I'd rather have everything done right and just have the peace of mind. Because not doing your taxes right could be really unfun if you did it wrong. A booth at an antique mall would be fine. I mean, you're going to have to pay for the antique mall. There's going to have to be traffic at the antique mall. I don't know if people go to malls anymore. I haven't been to a mall in forever. Pandemic world, I don't want to go to a mall. Um, everyone's different. I'm sure there's people like dying to go. Um, Snap tie 5 coin holders, all right. I don't think I do, Sev. Welcome, Tyler Jorgensen. Welcome. How are you tonight? Welcome to the channel. So we'll keep going here. So that was the last one here. So I did just dump them out. So hopefully we'll find an example. Hopefully we'll find an example here of a double die. But yeah, let me turn the light on here. Hey Tyler. I had some things going on my channel, and I had somebody look into it, and they pointed, they took care of the problem. I didn't actually know, was that you? I had someone look into the account. There was somebody bombarding my channel with some interesting stuff. And so I had a friend look into it, and they took care of the channel that was doing stuff. Are you blocked? Because they said they only blocked one person that the problem was taken care of. Were you like, did you leave like a bunch of negative comments and like thumbs down on a bunch of videos and stuff? That wasn't you. Okay, I can look into the account. Sorry about that. I can't just get into my account. Oh, did you get hacked? What happened? This is me at Accredited Coins. So here, let me get this. One of the coins for. Yeah, no, I heard the. I think I responded to that one. Okay, well, I can get that fixed. I don't know. I can talk to my friend who looked into the problems I was having. Um, he said he only took care of one account, and it seemed like everything got fixed after that. But if that wasn't you, and if your account is, I can definitely check it out. Coin Jeremy's gonna quit. Why is Coin Jeremy gonna quit? Well, good to have you here, Tyler. You want to talk here on the other stream? I can hook that up. Are you cool with staying with us here on this account tonight? So I don't see one here. Have you been here like the last couple nights? There was a problem going on with him and confrontational unconformist. That's no good. Well, how are you doing? How have you been? I keep going to look for a mint mark here. I'll see if I can. I'll talk to my friend who took care of stuff, because I don't even know how to do it. He just looked up IPs and was able to do stuff like that, and he went and matched with the people that he could see. Almost looked like we had, like if you look underneath the 7 here, there's kind of a little line. This is definitely not what we were finding the other night. And I'd have to look at like copper coins. But it's like if you look under the 7, like in the V right there, like basically like there kind of looks like there's something there. It's, pretty minor. But it looks, I know that there's double dies right there, but this is something I haven't seen in any of them yet. Oh, that's no fun. Yeah, you really can't let That's why I had somebody, when I was having a problem on here, that's why I had somebody just go ahead and take care of it. Because it's like when I do a stream, I want things to be, I want, to talk about coins and keep things positive. Sometimes we talk about the state of the world, sometimes we talk about taking over the world. But I just, I kind of try to steer clear of drama. And so that's why I had somebody, who specializes in these things just kind of take a quick look at it. And if that wasn't you, I can definitely get you reactivated, or however it works. And then, they'll just keep an eye on things for the future. But if that wasn't you, it seemed like they knew what they were talking about. And I'm not trying to say it was you because I can't say it was either way. I almost feel like that was rude the way I said that, but I'm not trying to be offensive. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I've enjoyed checking out your videos, and I've enjoyed you being here. I'm kind of interested, like if you look above this one, normally I found that if you turn the coin to the side, you can kind of see if there is something there. I think that this one just has a darker spot here. I've been buying some silver PK Carve. It's been kind of random. Like I just started to get into half dollars and dimes and quarters because I've always been just pennies. And so I was buying, I just was starting to build up different sets. I've pretty much only been buying graded coins. But I also bought quite a few like mint sets. Like I just happened to buy all those random mint sets. Sorry, I got lost here. Like I got the 10 1958 proof mint sets that were unopened. I feel like I was forgetting to look at some of these up here too. I didn't even know that. So, yeah, I didn't know that that was Tyler that got banned. I'll have to fix that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I haven't had to deal with anything in chat. None of the stuff was happening in chat. Everyone was behaving themselves in chat. It was just somebody was going, and putting kind of negative comments on a bunch of videos and thumbs downing everything, which honestly, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt your YouTube account. They count it as like interactions or people participating, for better or for worse. That's what they count it as. People engagement. That's what they call it. So I felt like if anybody's coming and watching a video and someone's just like meh and this is awful. It doesn't really set like a inviting like vibe or feeling, and so that's why they took care of it. No, I'm definitely getting spams for other things, like definitely getting some annoying kind of bots and stuff. Huh. I don't know. Like if you look at the 7 on this one, it's like there's like almost like a pretty clear line going straight down it. I feel like there was one kind of interesting looking double die. I don't think that this is it. I think that this is probably just machine doubling, but it kind of looks suspicious. This is definitely not what I was looking for. I don't know how that shows up for you guys. But just kind of like right down the middle. We'll take a look at some of the lettering up here, and some of the other devices again. Oh, right there, it's not going to help. Yeah, no, for the most part, everybody like behaves themselves. Like, you know, people speak their mind, they talk, and I encourage that. Look up the, oh, a 5-coin holder? I'm sorry, I think, so is it like the proof set? Like you know, kind of like the way a proof snap tight 5-coin holder, Littleton. Okay. Yeah, those definitely are cool. I've seen like the US Mint ones, and there's another company that makes them. I'm trying to remember what it is. But they look really nice. I don't know, you know, I pretty much buy the proof ones. I'd rather have them in the Mint Cello myself. I think it's Capital Holders, I think is the one I'm thinking of. But they definitely look cool. Yeah, that one just looked a little bit different to me. And I know that there is a double die with like Liberty here, where there's like, you know, basically a spread and notches on the L and the B. You know, kind of like how you see the E has a notch on the bottom here. It's kind of like the L and the B and everything has that. From looking at all these 1970s, basically 99% of 1970s on the E, there's a notch on the bottom. So that's definitely not something there, but it's just, if all of them kind of look like that, that is something we're looking for. Yeah, that it would definitely look nice to have, you know, all the mint sets in those holders. For me, just not touching the coins and leaving them in the mint sets, to me, it feels like that's the safest way to keep them. There is air. Some of these are exposed and kind of opened. So, you know, there is risk in keeping them in. But I also feel like there's risk, and with like the plastic, the different kind of plastics, the more plastic you expose them to, I feel like different things are gonna, you know, affect coins differently. I feel like in 100 years we'll know which holders were the best holders. But there's no way any holder that's been made in the last 50 years can say safely that their system is better than any other one, because they haven't been able to test it for that long. At least that's the way I figure it. I'd like to be able to see the L on these, because there's definitely a possibility of something being there. Let's try that again, get it in the middle. That's not the middle, but we'll try it. So I'm curious, like, where everybody's favorite place to search for coins, if you guys prefer just like pocket change, or if you guys looking through original bank wrapped rolls, bank boxes, you know, mint cellos, mint sets. I'm just curious where you guys like to search. Just everything. It's like, I feel like I spent, you know, like 5-10 years just looking through bank boxes. And that's, you know, pretty much what we've been looking at for most of the episodes on this show. And we're going to have a lot more episodes of doing just that, looking through all the concentrates. And I don't know if when I finally figure out what to do with everything I found, if I'm wanting to spend another 5-10 years, or if I'm wanting to just look through like original bank wrapped rolls or just mint sets or proof sets. It kind of feels like, buying early proof sets, while they're still around, and just buying as many early proof sets as I can, and just get the highest gradable coins graded, and then buying more and just doing that over and over and over again. That seems like a really good way. And then any coins that aren't like top notch in the proof sets, maybe just hanging on to those. It's like I'm looking at the inside of this 0 here, on especially the bottom right corner here. It looks like there's a little bit extra there. I feel like when that happens, there's supposed to be something on the 7 too, though. So I don't think that there's anything here. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to buy as many early proof sets. Like, it seems like 1956 has all of a sudden spiked. It seems like 57 and 58 have gone up like $2, $3, $4 since this pandemic has started, since silver started to go up. It seems like it's starting to go up. I feel like at $30, a 57, 58 proof set is still a good deal. I feel like it's still a good investment. But I feel like the 1959 through 64, I feel like they're around 23 to 25. I feel like, you get more silver, you get more coins. I would definitely, me personally, I would probably, if I was to do any of those years, I would probably go 59, 60. I mean, if you buy 1960 proof sets, you're going to have, I believe that there's like quite a few really cool coins. Like you can get the large date, small date, I think. And those are, if you run into one of those, that could be a really nice coin to own. You're saying, I think that YouTube does not let people do links and stuff in chat. They used to, I believe, and so I guess it won't let you do email addresses either. I guess I hadn't tried. It's like that must be the reason they got rid of the go-to channel. It's like they just, I guess maybe they want people to kind of be able to be anonymous. I'm not really sure. I don't know if that's a good idea to have people be anonymous online or a bad idea. Oh, you think it's just your computer? I definitely liked it when they had the go-to channel option, because when I was watching other people's streams, like someone would be like, "Oh yeah, I made a video on that." I'd want to go to it, and not everybody has. No one's. You're hilarious. Thanks. Well, we don't have a double down here, but we have a nice little. We have a nice little toned 7 here. Is it gonna make something pretty for us? I guess there's another one here. No, it doesn't want to shine for us. Some kind of cool dots. Hello, metal detecting with Austin Simpson. Welcome. How's your night going? Welcome to the channel. You haven't missed anything really yet. And This is going to be the last 1970s roll here for some time. Pretty much we've been doing 1970 rolls all week. I have a lot of 1960 rolls that are going to be coming up, both Business Strike and Proof. And I have a ton of 1950s coming up as well. I think I have more 1950s, like a lot of Proof. I think I have about 1,000 Proof Lincoln Wheat cents still in their mint cellos, so we're going to have a lot of those. But the night's going pretty good here. Looks like we got a bunch of people. Thanks everybody for being here, and thank you everyone for all the support. I really enjoy doing these shows with you guys. It looks like I'm just about 200 hours to my 4,000 watch hours, which is pretty exciting. This one's got some nice little tone spots on it as well. I don't know, if I'm gonna have spots on a coin, I want them to look like this. I don't know, it's funny, like there's spots and then there's like spots. I would much rather have bright, beautiful spots. Hey, good night, Seb Weber. Thanks for stopping by. I wish you a good night too. This one has some sort of blue on it. Sorry I couldn't show you a double die tonight, Sev. But if you check out coppercoins.com and check out his variety search, there is definitely some to look for in 1970p. We just haven't been lucky enough to find one. Hello, Blue Sandy. Welcome. How are you tonight? And Blue Sandy, let me know if you are still looking, trying to find another scavenger hunt. Otherwise, I'm happy. It's been a couple days. I'm happy to send your prize out from the last scavenger hunt you won. Oh yeah, and also for anybody who hasn't joined, I have a PayPal cash giveaway ending tonight. It'll be the last night to join it. There should be a link to it in the bottom of the description of this video. It should take you right to it. It's the one that ends on August 6th. This one looks a little interesting on the inside here. Try to see if I can. I mean, on the entire left side, going all the way to the mid, it definitely looks like there is kind of like, I don't think it's machine damage. Also, if you look above the 0, I mean, in a way it kind of looks like machine damage, but it also looks like there is some doubling on the right side and the top. It's just interesting. I feel like we should be seeing something on the 7. Maybe there's something underneath the 7 there. But Blue Sandy, do tell me if at any point you just want me to send it, because I'm not trying to keep you waiting on it. You won, and I was wanting someone to win because they're just sitting on my desk. I guess we do see, if you look at the 7 here, the 7 does look kind of scooped out, and the 9 does look a little bit thinner, and the 1 looks a little bit thinner. Maybe it is just machine damage here. Kind of interesting. Maybe we'll look at the rest. See if there's any of that going on with anything else. Okay. And if you do win a second one, for the amount that you saved me in shipping stuff twice, I'll figure out, I'll throw something else in there extra. We'll fatten the bounty. We'll fatten the purse there for you. That goes for anyone else too. If anyone else finds more than one scavenger hunt on here and has them shipped together, I'll throw in something extra for you guys. Because like the shipping, it's like about $3.50. I think it costs more than that actually. because I'm not getting my eBay discount. It's like the end of this L kind of looks like it's got a little extra metal on it. Hey, thanks for credited coins. Yeah, you guys are, feel free to hit the thumbs up if you're so inclined. I definitely don't mind, it's appreciated. It makes me smile. And I'll do some more bonus shows for you guys. Not that I don't do enough. But I'm thinking maybe trying to have some sort of party or something, like, because I feel like 4,000 hours is imminent now. It really feels like it's going to happen any day. And so I kind of want to celebrate in some way and say thank you. I don't know what the best way to do it is. Maybe I can like do like a live stream where we give away some coins or something. Maybe I can set that up. I mean, maybe it's gonna happen. I think I'm just about 200 watch hours away, so maybe even this weekend I can arrange it. I've got some extra time this weekend. It would be fun. I don't know, maybe I can open like the 10 mint sets or the 10 proof sets or something like that. I don't know. Okay, enjoy the bread, PK Carve. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Let's find something fun. That's not a bad idea. Like, that's what I should have done, like, to begin with. If I wanted to get to 4,000 watch hours, like, you know, like, we'll open like 10 proof sets and I'll give away one of them randomly or something. I don't know. I guess we've got some streams to figure out what to do for a party. It seems only fitting. I don't know. I'm looking at the back. Goodness. I'm also looking forward to getting back to some normal episodes of the Coin Vault Has Opened. I like them just because I feel like I've already gone through a ton of coins and the chances of us finding a ton of good coins is like much higher. I mean, I never know what we're going to find there because I haven't looked at the coins in 10, 20 years. But I feel like we find a lot more errors. There's just a lot more stuff to look at and talk about. I don't know, the rim on this one just looked different, or maybe it's because it's so clear. But I also like the other rolls because, you know, if we're all having fun in here, I can just open up another roll and like go another hour. While with these ones, it's kind of like, you know, 50 coin shots. It doesn't seem like, you know, like, okay, like open up a 1970p and then open up a 1963. It just seems like they're, you know, it's kind of a shorter format. And I like the ones that kind of can just go on forever. It's more like the way I coin roll hunt, where it's like I just open a roll, open a roll, open a roll. But maybe we can get some, you know, I have a 1979 bank box with original bank wrap rolls. I have a 1979 bank bag. You know, maybe we could just like go, like, I guess I said enough of the 70s, huh? But yeah, we have a ton of options here. Logan's Coins Testings. I didn't roll, well, I've roll hunted a couple Kennedys in the past. But like the banks here I couldn't get. Maybe, you know, if I just had Brinks come straight to my business, that would work. Crusty Kennedy. What you guys doing? Having fun? You bought them. Alright, I'll focus here. I'll let you guys have your fun. I'm not sure what's going on. But I don't have to know everything that's going on. I think this is... No, there's another... One of these Mint Cellos had tape on it. And this one seemed like it, but I don't think it is. Huh. Try to look inside the O on this one. There's definitely a glare here. It's just there's like all these like kind of like polish lines or like dye. It just looks interesting on the center of that one. He's got a crusty silver. I've got, yeah. I think I bought some crusty silver Kennedys today. That one's approved. Was this the 40%ers that you were talking about earlier, Logan? Yeah, some of these cellos are a little difficult. It's going to be interesting going back to the 60s. I feel like some of the ones from the 60s that I looked at were like, they were like trouble to look at. Yeah, well the crusty Franklin that I just listed, it actually had some nice toning on it. This one looks like it's got that same little bit on the L that we saw about 10 coins ago. Like if you look at the north above, there's kind of some extra. I don't think that's anything. On the 1970S's, we were seeing like a little chip that would like kind of rest right in between the two parts of the L. That one just kind of seems to like hang on the bottom there. That's one of the reasons I really do like looking through tons of rolls of these. It's like, I feel like I get to like learn about, you know, I probably can't learn about every single die that makes these coins, but I can learn about a bunch of them. And it's like when you see the same die a bunch of times, you know, some of them, they all just blend together, but some are very unique, some have character. Duking it out on the new listings. Yeah, I need to do some more listings. I barely got, I think I did like 5 listings on eBay. It was definitely one of those crazy days where like, it's like as soon as you think you're going to be able to sit down, you're back on your feet, and then rinse and repeat over and over and over again. It's like once again, it's like I feel like we can it's probably machine damage, but I feel like we saw a coin that looked pretty much just like this. The bottom of the 0 or the inside of the 0 has kind of a raised area. Same place. On the outside it's a little bit thicker this time, and I feel like the coin looked normal, and then we turned it to the side like this, and then I feel like the east side of the 1 and the 9, they just kind of look thinner, kind of like they've been scooped out. The 7 doesn't look scooped. I don't know, the inside of the 7 actually, it's like, can you see that like little line down there in between the crack? Like if I turn it into a V here, you can see the little line running parallel. I'm a little curious about that. Maybe I'll put this one aside because I feel like this is a good example of this, and we can check out copper coins again. Did you get a new setup of accredited coins? Or are you going to redo the light box? Paul and snacks on it. Yeah, I generally have less than $100 Logan coins in my bank account. Um, it feels kind of odd sometimes, but it's just I would rather, I'd rather have $100 invested in something, that is going to be $110 in a few days, $120 in a few days, than let the bank do whatever banks do with money. That's me. You got some more lights. That sounds like a good idea. I've seen half dollar make you holler a few times. Yeah, I just habitually, it's my people that care about me, I think, are getting closer towards staging an intervention, making me keep like a month's supply of rainy day funds and whatnot, which makes sense in the world. The world felt a little bit more predictable about 6 months back, and now it just really feels like anything could go. But if the apocalypse is going to happen, I want to have a bunch of coins. I won't have eBay anymore. I won't be able to pursue the hobby. The world will be just like ash and ruin, and I'll just be a little hermit in my hut, just looking at my shiny, precious things. I'll be all right. That's why you do both. Pollen snacks. Okay. Yeah, I just knew them as half dollar make you holler. I don't feel like I don't think I was ever able to chat with them when I watched. I think it was like the nights that I was on there, I was like really, really busy. And so I wasn't able to, I didn't know what their names were. But thanks for letting me know. I learned something tonight. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, I will check out half dollar, half dollar make you holler, and 1970s. That'll probably bring it up. I assume he's talking about Lincoln cents as well um, as half dollars. Nice. Yeah, and with the if you're trying to get top rated too, I'm trying to remember this. I think you need to offer 30 days return accredited coins. I believe it's 30 days. Um, there eBay might even give you a little checklist thingamajig these days. Like they might even make it easier. But it's like eBay makes you feel like you have a choice. If somebody wants to return something, they can return something. It's just the way that eBay is set up. Like the buyer is always right. Nice. I want to say when I saw half dollar make you holler, I thought they were doing half dollars, and maybe that's like when pretty much my entire life I've just been into Lincoln cents. And so I did, watch, I definitely found more half dollar coin roll hunters when I first started looking around. And it was funny, like I was never really able to search half dollars. Whenever I found one, I would check to see if it was silver, you know, same with like dimes and quarters and stuff, but I didn't have access to quantities. The banks just don't carry them here. There was like one bank that had like a box, and so I got the box. It was a total skunk. There was not one. This is like 20 years ago. And then the next I came back and like returned it, and then the box was just there. They had that one box. So there was really no option as far as $half for me. And maybe even if I had Brinks, maybe Brinks just doesn't even do $half up here. I'm not sure how it works. eBay doesn't seem like the place to order $half boxes. And I feel like yeah, I'm not sure even if I wanted to do $half if there'd be any option. Yeah, I don't think that, I think the banks are trying not to do it. I think the government's trying not to do it. Like the US Mint is saying like, hey, release your coins back into wild. It makes me a little bit suspicious. Um, I mean, I know that the Mint is probably working at minimum capacity. So I guess I can understand not having them work more. Yeah, you can always try. You can always try to get $half boxes. You can always try to get coins. I'd probably suggest calling ahead, because if you can avoid going and standing in line in a bank or just going out in public, and I'd maybe try to get as many as you can all in one swoop. You know, why, and then just put them off to the side, quarantine them for a couple days. You know, who knows how many people are bringing in new coins right now. Yeah, some of these cellos are just, they feel like they're about to fall apart. But that is okay. None of them have fallen apart, and one's even got tape holding it together. A nice little tone spot on that one. Yeah, I believe it's 30 days, or maybe it's just 30 days around the holidays. Most people, I do have people that will return an item on like the 30th day, and it's funny because I do 60-day returns on all my coins, and people will try to return it on like the 30th day, and I'm like, yes, absolutely, just send it back. And it's just funny like that. But I would say about half the people that say I want to return a coin, they don't even end up mailing it back. They don't even print a shipping label. I think people try to do a thing where they ask for a return thinking that someone will just be like, just keep it. But it's like mine is set up like automatically, so if someone requests a return, they're getting a return. Yeah, interesting, Blue Cindy. Don't you think they would stockpile for? Don't you think they would have some emergency stockpile? It's like it seems like there should have been, or there are, emergency protocols for all this. It's like, what has the government been doing? If I thought that they, were ready for things like this. I thought this was the purpose of government. I thought the Mint, would have discovered, but you never know. I mean, yes, 100-year flu, it was due, but I really don't think anyone really saw this coming. I mean, it could have happened at any time, but it hasn't happened in anybody's lifetime, really. So I should give you guys the heads up. There's only a couple left, but I do want to pop over to Copper Coins for a second and just, check that one that we were looking at to see if there's anything like that. Because I feel like I saw a couple that looked kind of like it, but not quite like it. And it's interesting too. I feel like we were finding a couple double dies, like up above the 7 here with the first rolls that we were looking at. But I feel like we didn't find anything like it. I would say like one out of like of people that actually return the coins, like maybe 1 out of 100. And I mean, basically, it's like you just, when you're creating a margin in a formula, you just add that into your formula. You add in that like 1 out of 100, 1 out of 100 things is gonna be returned. 1 out of 100 is gonna get scammed in some way, or the post office is gonna lose it. You just, when you create a margin for your items, you just figure it into your business expenses. You can write them off. But here, I want to just, excuse me, I want to just check the 1970p here again, just look at it real quick. So that if that was something, I can tell you guys what it is, and if I'm not able to see it on here, then we don't need to worry about it. So there is the double die 001 that had a little thing above the L there, but I don't think it's the one that I don't think it's the same little thing we were seeing above the L. So let's see, there's the 004 has it inside of the 005 has on the top of the inside again. Okay, wait, I want to see this one again before. Okay, so it's on the bottom, or at least that one is on the bottom. And what was this one over here? I feel like there were 2 different ones that I set aside. This is just kind of the same thing, but less dramatic. Yeah, just like a little thing inside the 7. All right, let me go back. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't see this exact one. Like when there's a line underneath the 7, they seem much more dramatic. And so I think that what we're seeing in that one is probably just some sort of machine damage. So let me see if I can find it again here. So it's like you can kind of see like the little line. It's really short below the 7 here, like just in that V. Maybe this is the one that's not as good. I think this is the one where it's stronger. But it's like I feel like when there's actually something there, it's about twice the size. I feel like it's a little bit bigger. I think that this one is just machine damage. They might just take and hoard them all. Nice. I think I've heard of the Million Penny project. Good for buying them, or like on eBay if you're trying to buy them on eBay. I know in the Mint Cellos, if you type in just US coins and Mint Cellos, there's somebody selling lots of rolls of Mint Celloed, like old Canadian coins, like really nice looking Canadian coins. I'm guessing they probably sell in the Canadian coin section too. But there are a lot of really pretty Canadian coins there. I was almost like, I could do like, looking through Canadian Canadian rolls, but I just I'm focusing on US right now. But they have good prices too. Yeah, I want to say, I'm trying to remember. I could look it up real quick. I feel like I was just seeing them today. trying here. Hold on a second. I was just looking at some, or maybe it's under cellophane. But there was like rolls and rolls and rolls, and they looked really nice. Let me try, oh no, that was cello that I was looking at. Let's try cello. Hey Belinda Snyder Guam. I recommend eBay. That's where I buy and sell all my coins. I pretty much just buy coins that have already been graded because I'm trying to turn them over and sell them as fast as I can. But I do buy Mint Cellos as well. For some reason I'm not seeing them. I believe if you type in cellophane under US coins and you search through a couple pages, there's only 586 results for that. You'll run into a lot of Canadian coins and they'll be really high grade. I want to say there'll be about $1 to $1.50, but they'll be old. They'll be like BU old, beautiful Canadian coins. And they might have them loose as well. So let me zoom this out here. But yeah, eBay is definitely a really good place to sell, like, as far as I'm concerned. Let me turn off the light. It's like bleaching these out. Get back some more natural lighting here. Yeah, and eBay is also a good place to look up, how you can check a price guide. But if you, type in the kind of coin that you have and the date, and if it has a mint mark, and just, type that in, it'll bring up all those in coins. Then go to the sold. On the left-hand column, they'll usually you can look at the coins that have sold of that date and mint. And then you can see how much that coin is actually selling for. And you can kind of compare, if yours is kind of beat up and the ones that are bright red and shiny are selling for like 50 cents to $1, then it's probably not going to be worth selling the coin because you're probably going to pay more in postage to sell the coin. But it usually gives you a ballpark. Also eBay, if you're trying to sell your coins, you can list up to 200 coins for free. And you can either do an auction or buy it now with no charge. So I think that's really handy for people who have no experience. You can kind of enter in, find out how much the coin's worth, and then you can post it. And if it sells, it sells. And if it doesn't, and with the phone apps, you can just take a photo, put the date, mint in, and list it. I'm to the point where I could do 50, 60 in an hour or so. Just looking them up and finding out what your coins are worth are probably the best first place to start. Hey, Les likes coins. Welcome. You must be almost ready to get to work tonight. But welcome to the stream. We're pretty much just ending it here. I hate to say it, but we're going to end it here in a minute because we're out of coins to look at. So it's Thursday. So we have a ton of options tomorrow. We can look at more Mint Cello rolls, or we can go back to looking through rolls of coin concentrates from my wheat penny roll hunting days. And I have endless ones of those. It's been a while, but we usually find some really cool stuff. Otherwise, I think the next date going back in time would be 1964 P or D. And so there are options. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know what you guys are wanting to see. Because tonight will be a bonus stream, so we could pretty much do anything you guys want. The next scheduled stream isn't until Saturday night. The 1945 penny. There are probably a few pennies out there worth a bunch. It's okay. Probably gonna be streaming more here in the future. I mean, I feel like I've been streaming about every night at 9 o'clock. So maybe next time you have a night off. Hope everything's been going good with you. Les, I also found I found a third box of like kind of old world coins, and either old coins or world coins that I'd put away a long time ago. So I think most of them are like inherited family stuff. I don't think there's going to be anything rare, but there should be like a large variety of old stuff from all over the world. So I think I might do a stream with that. But I think it's like a few hundred coins, so it might be a little bit longer stream. So we'll have to figure out when the best time is to do that. But it should be a fun one. I think there was like my like currency collection, which is, you know, it all fits in like a little cash withdrawal bank envelope. It's not a big one. You know, it's probably less than $100 of currency. But yeah, I thought of you last when I saw that because and also speaking of, have you done any more videos on like world coins? If so, I'd like to come check out your videos. I haven't checked out your channel in a little while. So let me know if you have. I'll come check you out. And I'm trying. I don't know. So many people here tonight. It's gonna take me a second to say thank you to everyone, but thank you Accredited Coins for being here tonight. Thank you Logan's Coins for being here tonight. I know Tyler. Thank you Seb Weber for being here tonight. Thank you, PK Carve. I know that you already went to listen to some bread, but thanks for being here tonight in case you're listening to this later. Thank you, Tyler Jorgensen, for being here tonight. Just trying to go through chat, but you guys were super chatty, so it's going to take me a little while. Thanks Metal Detecting with Austin Simpson for being here tonight. Thank you guys for the likes. I think 15 likes is the most I've ever gotten, so thanks guys. And we're almost to 4,000 watch hours, so I think we're going to try to figure out some party. Thanks Blue Sandy for being here tonight. Going to try to figure out some kind of party here to have some way to say thank you to you all, because it's been a fun year. I'm going to need to figure out a new way to do this too, because scrolling through here is taking forever. Thanks Belinda Snyder Guam for being here tonight. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks Les Likes Coins for coming tonight. So I will be back. There's one girl who does foreign coins a lot. I will read the chat after the stream ends. Yeah, I like looking at, I've spent like quite a few months just like traveling the world on YouTube, watching different coin videos, you know, like an Australian people noodle, or at least that's what the video called it. But it was just like looking through like, you know, coins used for currency for like rare ones, and they called it noodling. And it's like I really enjoyed watching a bunch of coins like in Britain and Scotland. Like there was some cool, I think I saw one in Switzerland, and just, you know, watching people do what we all love all over the world. It's like it's fun how it's like people all over the place do it. And just seeing coins I've never seen before. There's some cool stuff out there. But thanks everyone for being here tonight. And if you guys haven't checked out the giveaways, there are 4 open giveaways. One ends in 1 hour and 20 minutes. And so those are just like cash PayPal giveaways, just enter to win. And tomorrow I will, when I've got some time, I will have Gleam.io pick the winner. And then there's also the scavenger hunt, who Blue Sandy won one a few days ago. She's going to try for another, and if she finds another one of the scavenger hunts, I'm going to send her a bonus. If anybody finds more than one scavenger hunt, I'll send you guys a bonus, because it saves me on shipping it to 2 different places or to the same person twice. So I'll throw in like a bonus for you guys. Thanks, Les Likes Coins. That must have, you and Blue Sandy must have been that extra boost. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, we're like 200 watch hours or something. It might even be less than that after this stream. I feel like it went down one day. I was like, it was getting closer, then it went, I'm like, what happened? Um, I hope not. Yeah, 18, who's making multiple accounts? Thanks, whoever is. You guys are awesome. Thanks for leaving me with a smile on my face at the end of the night. You know, it's been a good day when it's like 10:41 at night. I know it's like 1:41 for some of you guys. And for you, Les, my brain is hurt, and I want to say it's like 6. No, maybe 7. I can't remember. My English and Irish, and it's all off right now. But thanks everyone for being here tonight. It was a fun stream. I really appreciate you guys. See you guys in the future. I should be back online at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, and I will try to post as soon as I know what we're doing. Feel free to send ideas. Otherwise, I think we'll either do a 1940 or 1964 D roll, or go back to some Coin Vault has opened episodes, which I'd kind of like to do. We can do a nice long stream if you guys want, if we do that. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. See you all in the future.